Hello everyone and welcome to Chapter 4 of our saga. Last time out we established contact with that lost colony who just happened to be our Ikkuro brothers, and we've welcomed them into our empire. There was absolutely no problem taking that colony and they're quite pleased to join us. We also found an independent colony of ex-humans that were being completely ravaged by pirates. We found they have lots of troops on the ground and are building more, but the pirate invasions might keep them trimmed back to a level where we'll be able to bring our own troops over and take that planet eventually, so we'll work towards that. And thanks to our leader leaving our colony ship laying around for an extra month on a time-critical mission, we missed getting a planet that ended up falling into the influence of the Haakonish. Very unfortunate. And we also got some starter ships happening. We built a few escorts and pumped up our homeworld reserves a little bit, so that's the beginning of that whole process. If we don't start that now, the rest of the galaxy is going to see us as a sitting duck and they're going to come knocking. So we have to make sure we have our military numbers to a sufficient level. So join us now as we continue to push forth and see what we can carve out for ourselves. Okay, there goes our colony ship. And we lost our escort that was up there. And we have a money gift from the Keterovs. Thanks. And they also want to trade territory maps. Let's just see what that's worth. Theirs is worth 0. Ours is worth 0. Well, in the sake of good relations, we'll accept that. I think there's a trickle effect for doing these little trades. I can't confirm that, but we'll accept that. We want to be kind of friendly with you guys. I don't want you sending your spies to destroy my stuff, because they get nasty doing that. Okay, I think we're okay. I'm just going to come in and look at our cargo again. Not seeing any obvious shortages. Got some helium in stock, so I think it's ship time. Build some ships. And of course, once again, I hit the wrong button. And should I get some more escorts or look at our fleet? I think I'm going to get some more escorts and maybe look at our fleet as well. So we'll get 10 more escorts. And we'll grab half a dozen more of each of these. And we'll just plop them into our Zoomer reserves. We want to keep our military strength up. Actually, we should have a look through here for a bit. Yeah, we want to try and keep our military strength up as much as possible so that these guys don't see us as an easy target. So we want to continue to build ships. I just wanted to get the initial resource hump over with before I started doing any mass building. And what are you doing? Forgot to automate you. I think he ran after destroying that space slug. Okay, so with the space slug out of the way, I am going to queue up something we don't have built yet. We don't have it designed for a small spaceport yet. And what was that? Oh no. I think that was probably a fuel location. That sucks. Okay, we're going to have to get in there and get rid of that. Okay, well, I'll deal with that in a minute. What was I... Oh, now I've lost my train of thought. What was I thinking here? I forget. It's going to do something for that distracted me. Yep, old man brain. It's lovely. Love having one. Alright, I guess we'll just carry on. Okay, we're about to settle that. Oh man, that's bugged me. I don't know what I was going to do. Oh, spaceport. Yes, spaceport down here. And colony happiness now +7. Okay, spaceport design. Let's get that done. This won't take long, so I might as well record it. So we're just going to add new. And we'll go to a small spaceport. And we're basically going to just satisfy these requirements. Reactor port. Okay, so we'll want a bit of armor on it. And we'll want... Should I throw countermeasures on it? Might as well. We'll need a commerce center. We'll need a command center. We'll need a repair bot. I might throw a second one on this. Why not? We'll need, say, 3 construction yards. I want this to be fairly inexpensive, too. And we'll probably need, like, 2 of those energy collectors. And what else do we need? Medical centers, recreation center. No labs. We'll need the plants, 1 of each. And we'll need probably at least... Well, we'll start with 1. I think we need 2, but we'll start with 1. And we'll maybe go with about... maybe we'll go 500 on the shielding. We'll go 3 docking bays for now. Maybe 6. Yeah, make it a little more. What else do we need? Don't need cargo at a colony. We'll put a couple of fuels on it. And I think that's about all we need. I'm not going to even bother with weapons at this point. We just want this built fast so we can get the happiness bonuses and everything. And get some better trade and stuff going. So, let's grab Hab. And life. And that is a basic design. Not much excess power, but it's still valid. And that's all we need. Done. And we'll put that on manual retrofit. And we'll build that. Build a sector port. And that's going to immediately create shortages, I'm sure. Yep. So that should spawn some private sector for us. Alright. Pirate Destroyer again. Oh, I'm losing all my escorts. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is redesign those to have better defense on the boarding. As soon as we get to 300 ships. How far away are we on those? Just about done. Okay. So that's going to be our first retrofit. Yeah. Oh, I've just lost 2 of them. Way to feed the pirates, Monte. Good. Okay, we're about to settle this. Get ready to drop the troops as soon as we touch down. And it looks like we got some construction ships. We're ready to go. In fact, I'm just going to grab that right now and put a fuel extractor right on that. So we have some fuel in this area. And we'll build a fuel extractor. It's not a great source, but at least it's close by. Alright, new. Drop the troop. Yeah, they're just kind of meh. And, speaking of colonization, do I need any more construction ships? I don't think I'm going to bother right now, so let's just get another colony ship in the queue. Should have done that as soon as the other one was built. Okay. Oop. There we go. Okay, we'll garrison those. Alright, and we'll bring that invasion force home. Okay. We should be leading territory now. Ah, we're tied with the Keterovs. Just can't pull ahead on anything. That is disappointing. Watch this, it'll be our territory now. Nope. Yes, that is very disappointing. I don't know if they're going to get enough influence around to expand that at all. And we got some more Zuma defense stuff happening. Alright. Seems like a decent start anyway. Nothing overly aggressive. I've seen these games start where you go to war at turn 1. It's just instant war and that's it. Population levels. Ooh, 2%. We've doubled our population levels. And we now have 100% compliance, and we're at 81 development, so that's all coming up nicely. Once we get to 105, I think we'll get to with our resource bonus, we'll adjust some taxing, and we'll take things from there. But I get the feeling cash flow is just going to be negative. So, I was just about to say, let's see who's up for a free trade agreement. We already got one for the Keterovs coming in. Excellent. That's going to help our victory conditions. And yep, they have a decent GDP, so that should work out to be quite, yeah, they naturally like us, like our government. We already have a small amount of trade. Let's see how these guys feel. Minus 11 still, so they're kind of wary yet, but they might still want one. Haakonish, a bit wary yet as well. These guys are minus 11 as well. Okay, well, let's maybe do this. Join us in a free trade agreement! Exclamation point. That sounds very commanding, doesn't it? Yes? Yes. Done. Okay, very smart decision. Welcome to our alliance. So let's discuss something else. Okay, so 2152, we're near the end of the year, which means now that I have a trading partner, we might be able to do some trading. Yeah, the only tech I have ahead is our swift robotic repairs, which they are not going to get. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have enough money anyways. And like I said, it's got to be within 75% of that value before I would accept the deal. So absolutely no deal on that. Maps and stuff, I guess I could sell them a map or something if I want. Wow, look at this. They know a lot more than we do. But like I said, the AI on extreme level starts with like a dozen or more exploration ships. I should actually build a few more of those. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's maybe do that. Maybe grab another half dozen. And we'll bump that number up again in a bit. Yeah, there's not really much I want to do here. But at least we got a trading partner now. Goodbye. And let's see about anybody else. Let's see if the Securans are up. We'll just ask for one right off the bat and see what happens. Sadly, free trade does not suit us right now. I could throw some money at them or just give it a bit more time for this little hit to go away. And then it'll be a little cheaper for us to do it. Same thing here. Oh, no, they got trade sanctions, so I guess that's not going to work. That is not going to work. Shandar. Like our style of government. And our good reputation. Oh, didn't see these guys. Very aggressive. Yeah, they're not going to go for anything. And the Iltas, they like our government, but that's about it. So I don't see any... Oh, Nexilians too. I didn't even notice them. Wow. Oh, they got Way of the Ancients. Oh, they found that rune. I think there might be 2 on the map. I think I've seen that before, where there's 2 runes that give that, and 2 runes that give the Way of the Darkness as well, on the larger galaxies. So we might still have a chance to grab that government. That's the only government I'll change to. I generally stick with whatever government we're dealt for the game. So yeah, Way of the Ancients. If we find that, we'll switch to it, but otherwise we stick with what we have. I just found changing governments just disrupts way too much, especially if you're doing a diplomacy thing, because suddenly all the people that like your style of government will hate your style of government. So that's not a good scenario to be in. I don't see much else or much other potential there, so I guess we'll leave that for now. And what else should I look at while we're paused? How's our construction ships doing? Still busy. And I guess we'll just carry on. Let's have a look at our leaders for a sec here. So I know he has been increasing. Tourism is up, good. Colony income is up, good. Colony happiness is up, good. And colony corruption reduction is still at -5, but not much we can do with that. What is our corruption levels like? 9% and 10%. No, 0%. Okay, well, that's fine. And let's see what our governor's doing. Yeah, governor's awesome. Excellent. Now we have a fleet admiral. Well, you can go to our Zuma reserves for now. Another intelligence agent would be nice. But I never get what I want. Oh, we got a rune up here. Or a beacon. You're heading over there anyways. Do you have enough fuel? You have no fuel. Where are you going? You bonehead. Why are you moving there? Go refuel. Idiot. Oh, he's probably trying to fuel there. I see what's going on. Haakonish are blockading us. Well. Anyways, I'm going to get you, my exploration ship, to come down and fuel up. There's our fuel station in here. Get you to fuel right here. Ah, something in front of it. Oh, come on. Is that our fuel? It is. Must be a ship right in front of it. There we go. There we go. Okay, so refuel there. And then re-automate. Okay. Haakonish, what are you doing to me here? With one ship? Really? Well, I can't have that. You gonna move or do I move you? Let's see what we're looking at. A 30 firepower. 190. We got 400 shields. That's not going to be a fair fight. And I'm not looking for a fair fight. I'm looking to overwhelm this thing. Kind of thinking we could have been friends, but it's looking like this is not going to happen. We got 523. I got 1,000. So you should be intimidated by me. Your colonies and bases trespass in our systems, minus 14. That one base is pissing them off, I guess. Well, this is going to piss them off harder. We'll end that. Oh yes, we will end that. This won't send us to war, but it's definitely going to make them unhappy. So we're going to have a problem here. Okay, that should end that blockade. And we'll grab our Zuma reserves, re-automate. And pretty sure we're not at war, but they're not going to be very pleased about that. Past dealings have been terrible, minus 14. So we got a minus 28 to hit right there. Those two items. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Hey, that's not... Oh, there we go. Blockade's gone. Yes, I know it's ended. I ended it. Okay, so we have aggression from the Haakonish, which makes this colony a sitting duck if he decides to get nasty. And our spaceport's done. Oh, 4 unbuilt, just about done. Okay, we're going to have to think about this now because we're going to see some aggression here, I think. I don't know whether the Keterovs would be up for... No. Let's see. we can send them a gift maybe. Butter them up a little bit. And I just noticed we're in a new year, but I don't think we're going to have any trade options here. But let's see if that helped any. No. We're kind of closely matched in military strength. I think that would work a bit better if they're weaker. So maybe just ordering a bunch more ships, getting them built might help us out. I should replace some escorts, but hang on. Might be redesigning a few things here quite shortly. Maybe once we get this. I don't think I've seen anybody starting this yet. Maybe once we get that, we'll retrofit our ships a bit better. Get some more punch to them. Ooh, they got a fleet of 20. What's our homeworld have in it? 22. Oh, what was that? Oh, our colony. Oh, I got troops on the ground, so we should be fine. Construction ship. Pirates are starting to come out in force now. Oh, it's the same system. Oh, that's our fuel we're going for here. Okay, I might have to get a small force up there to help fight that off. So, let's go to military ships. And we'll sort by fleet. And Zuma reserves, which handily will be at the bottom all the time because we named it Zuma. Let's grab 6 of those. Or 3 of those and 3... Oops. Oh, come on. 3 and 3. 6 should be enough for the odd pirate ship that might come around. And we'll just hit new fleet on that. And we'll get them assigned up here. Maybe... Ooh, wrong spot. And maybe we'll get a spaceport built here as well. Yeah, fleets. 3rd fleet. We will base you there. Get you to defend. We'll get you to do home base, I guess. No, maybe system, because I still want to get that station built if that ever happens. What are we looking at here? Firepower 20. Oh yeah, those are pretty weak, so we should be able to get rid of that. It's probably going to be out of there by the time that fleet gets up there. And we'll just wait for that to tick over, get bigger ships, and we'll do some retrofitting. And construction ships are done. 1 anyway. And there's our breakthrough. Okay, so we can build bigger ships now. And we fended off that raid on that planet. And warned us to stop further attacks. Well, stop blockading my stuff. Trade deal again. Man, that's good stuff. I don't want to give it up. Yeah, Kagwar fur and chromium. I really don't want to give that up. So, just have a quick look. Military strength. Haakonish are definitely weaker than us. What's your trade deal? It's probably the same trade deal. Yeah, they want that. They want that station, and you're not getting it. Okay, so and a warning to stop attacks. Well, stop blockading my stuff. Goodbye. Okay, at this point, let's look through some screens. Let's see what we're doing in our Empire screen here. We got 41 ships. We're getting there, so we're getting our ship together, so to speak. Yeah, 30k in the hole. We're sucking it already. So yeah, hopefully we can get our trade values up and then make sure that we don't run out of money. We have a decent balance right now, but our cash flow is pretty much sucking the big one. And let's see what's going on diplomatically. So we did end up with 1 free trade agreement with the Keterovs. How is everybody else feeling towards us? Still pretty annoyed. We have an angry. So everybody's pretty annoyed with us still. A lot of it's still the first encounter stuff, so we're not doing too bad that way. Free Securans, they caught our spy, but it doesn't look like it hurt them too much. So our reputation didn't take any kind of hit. Haakonish have been a little bit of a problem. Trade sanctions. And yeah, we had to actually kick at them a bit to push them back. And past dealings have been terrible, -14. So that's going to be a little bit to get over. And I get the feeling this is going to be our early game conflict. So we're going to have to build some ships and get ready for that. They're just not going to get along with us, I don't think. They like our style of government. Yeah. But the close borders are really going to hurt us. And the fact that they got that colony on us is really ticking me off. So, yeah, we're going to have some conflict. Who else is here? Influeunce. They like our style of government. They like our style of government. And they don't care either way. And they like their style of government. So our government's actually pretty popular. So that might help us diplomatically a little bit. GDP 224, 550, 500, 957, 763. Yeah, so we're kind of sucking at money-wise. So trade is going to be very important to us here. Okay, so let's come through the victory screens. I'm going to go this way with them. We're going to start the top colonies, and the Haakonish have the top colony. Yeah, they got the development level up over 100%, and we're still working on that. And we have actually 3 colonies in the top 10. Of course, this is the colonies that we know of. So this is not impressive by any means. Military strength, we're about halfway. The Haakonish are actually a little less powerful than us, which is actually good news. So if we keep building some military, we should be able to do something with them. Strategic value, not doing too bad that way. Haakonish is a little bit better than us. Free Securans, yeah, they're probably going to be way out ahead for the rest of the game. Economy, yep, pretty much where I figured we'd be sitting. Territory, we're actually tied for top 3 colonies. We can get one more, then we pull ahead in that. The Keterovs, if I recall, and the Shandar breed like bunnies, so they're going to be hard to keep up with. Population-wise, we're not doing too bad. Achievement-wise, nothing. What do these guys have? Oh, yes, Way of the Ancients. Yeah, hopefully we can find... I've seen a second location that unlocks that, so hopefully we can find that. They've destroyed some Kelters. They've destroyed some Kelters. So score-wise, we're at 48, and everybody else is pretty much double. Ish, somewhere in there. Okay, let's have a look through the victory conditions. This is where the magic's going to happen here, and we're in second place. I don't know why they should be impressed with that, because a lot can change. Let's see what the Shandar are doing in first place here. They need to have the happiest population in the galaxy, and they do have, they have a 31.2 approval. And they do, in fact, hold that position, so... control 33 volcanics, mine the most luxury resources in the galaxy, 15%. So we got to get on that if we're going to push them out of the top place. And build the lava resort wonder. That's way at the end of the tech tree. So they might not be able to get that last 25% in time. If they beeline to it, maybe, but I doubt they're going to get that last 25%. And we are... not doing great, but we're here. We're in second place, so I guess we'll take it. Lose the fewest ships and bases in the galaxy. We're 50% on that. Control 33% of the continental colonies. We have 2 continental colonies. And make free trade agreements. We have 1 free trade agreement, so we need, I think, 10. Depending on what the number of colonies will be at, or empires will be at the end of the game. Influeunce control 33% of the ice colonies. And continental colonies, they're going to be competing with continental colonies with us. I have no idea where they are yet, so that can... And they need to make free trade as well. So we might be able to get a free trade with them. They're going to be wanting to do that. And have the most resort bases in the galaxy. Looks like we have 2 resort bases, and that is the most. So we're robbing them of that victory right now. The Keterovs start the fewest wars. They've got 100% on that. Have the highest military amongst non-allied empires. 44% on that. So we'll get more ships and hopefully bump them out of that. Carry out the highest number of successful intelligent missions. They got 0% on that, which is surprising. And intercept the most enemy intelligence. And free securance have intercepted. That's the one mission that we failed at. So we kind of pulled that away from the Keterovs. The Yilta explore the most systems in the galaxy. They've done 319 systems. Own the largest capital ship in the galaxy. 33%. They found a capital ship or built one or something. It's not the largest though. Control the most ruins in the galaxy. I believe they have to actually settle those. Have to put a colony on it. And control one location supplying restricted resources. That's a Krabian spice, Loris fruit, and Zentabia fluid. And Securians need to have the happiest population. The Shandars have that. Oh no. It says they have 100% of it though. They must be tied or something. Have the most resort bases in the galaxy. That's us again. So we got to keep going with those. Make more free trades. So they'll probably be up for a free trade at some point. And earn the most tourist income in the galaxy. And we have the most tourist income in the galaxy right now. So we're bumping them out of that as well. And our buddy is the Haakonish. Earn the highest amount of trade bonuses. So if we don't trade with them, that's probably a good thing. Carry out the highest number of successful intelligence agents intelligence missions in the galaxy. Yeah, free securians have that. Oh, that's an intercept. Okay. Well, we're nowhere near that anyways. We have no spies left, so we screwed that right up. And they need to control a restricted resource location as well. So hopefully they get that, and then we can just take it off them. And then the Jintas have absolutely nothing. They lose the fewest ships in the galaxy, so they've lost ships already, I guess. Make mutual defense pacts with 15%, so they'll be looking for mutual defense. Good to know. Have the longest lasting mutual defense pact in the galaxy. So maybe we don't want to do that. We'll have to check it in the situation when it comes up. And spend the most time at war in the galaxy. Well, we haven't got that either. So I don't think there's been any wars yet. Although we might be starting one here right quickly. And that brings us to the end of Chapter 4 of our saga. Not much else to say after that massive review, so we'll just end it here. We managed to pick up a 3rd colony, and we managed to tick off the Haakonish. I hope you're enjoying this series, and be sure to check out the next episode. Thanks for watching.